Hey y'all, it's Erica with Time to Shrink. I kind of wanted to do a review of 2018 and then a little bit about 2019 and my goals. 2018 was a crazy year for me, y'all, because part of it was my rock bottom. I realized that I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. Literally, I have fibromyalgia and I was having so many bad days, and I was not eating well, and I was just packing on the pounds. I'd gotten to the highest weight I've ever been in my entire life, and I was sick of myself. I didn't like myself. My self-esteem was awful. But also in 2018, I made a choice that I am so freaking proud of. I decided that I was going to do something about it. I was going to have weight loss surgery. And not only was I going to plan a weight loss surgery, I was going to do everything in my power to be the best that I could be when I got to weight loss surgery. So I changed my life nutritionally, like completely. I started eating a keto diet, and keto gave me so many benefits, y'all. My aches and pains, now they didn't go away, but the inflammation levels went down. My brain fog got so much better, so much better. I was really brain foggy, like out of it, head in the clouds a lot of the time. And eating a keto diet, which if you don't know keto, where have you been? But anyways, keto is high fat, moderate protein, low carb, like 20 or less carbs. And that brain fog it lifted, and I felt so much better. Also, my depression and anxiety got better. I was less anxious and less depressed just because I was eating differently. Like, it was blowing my mind. But I started my process. So I started with my surgeon, and I went to the initial, I went to the psych, I went to the cardiologist. I did all of these things to get myself ready. And while I was doing all of these appointments, the nutrition appointments, everything, I was steadily following this keto diet. And I was steadily seeing better and better results, not only in how I felt, but in my body. I was losing inches, I was losing weight. I was 270 when I first made the decision, and by the time I had my actual surgery in November of 2018, I was 235. So I had lost a significant amount of weight doing keto, and I was super proud of that. So 2018 was a rock bottom hard, but it was also really good and exciting towards the end. And as I started feeling better about me, I was able to be a better mom, a better wife, be more present, be more available. So it ended on a good note, I would definitely say. 2019, my goal for 2019 is to feed my body healthy things, to feed myself things that will be beneficial and that will aid in weight loss. I am going to do what I'm calling a bariatric keto. So my protein has to be a little bit on the high side. For me, the goal is 70. So I'm not going to, generally with keto, your fat is higher than your protein. I'm not shooting for that. I'm shooting for the high protein. I will get good healthy fats, but I'm going to work at getting my fats from those healthy things. And then my carbs, I am going to stay less than 20. So that's my plan for 2019. I have not decided yet if I'm going to add exercise in. Exercise is a little hard for me because sometimes if I do too much, I end up in the bed for days because of my fibromyalgia, and I tend to be an all or nothing, a push. So when I get myself in the gym, I end up doing too much, and then I end up hurting myself. But I also know movement is good, so I've got to figure out what's going to work for me for that. So I'm not going to say yet, but other than to say I'm thinking on it. So I did also kind of want to talk about, with my VSG and my weight loss, what my rewards are going to be for myself. I want to learn to reward myself with things that are not food related, because my entire life food was the reward, you know? Like, you do something good and you go out for ice cream or you get a special meal, and I struggle with that because I do that for my kids too, you know? Oh, you made this rank in Boy Scouts? Let me buy you an awesome steak. Instead of, let's go do something together. Food is love to me. Like, I love to cook for people and feed people. So I'm learning how to balance that. I want to do that in a healthy manner so that I am loving you with food, but with food that's good and nourishing for your body. So that's something I'm going to be working on. So my first goal is when I get to 215 pounds, and I am at 215.4, so almost there. I was going to order some books that I have not spent the money on, but I really would like to have for myself. So that's my plan for that. My next goal is 199, Wonderland. My plan for that is to buy myself a Lululemon outfit. I've always wanted some Lululemon and I have never done it. So that's my plan, is to buy myself an outfit that I look cute in and that I can actually fit in. I'm hoping I can fit in it by that time. I hope so. The next goal is to be under 172. That was the weight I was when I got married. So just to be under that, it just has some significance for me. And also that will be exactly 100 pounds down. So pretty cool. If I get to 170, that's 100 pounds down. So my reward for that, because it's kind of tied up in the marriage thing, is an overnight trip somewhere with my hubby. It doesn't have to be far. It could even be downtown in our own city, but you know, just an us overnight thing. So that's going to be a big one, and I'm excited for that one. 152, that would be 118 pounds down. That was my lowest adult weight. That was when I was at my fittest. That was when I went to the gym 5 and 6 days a week for 2 hours a day, and I was very muscular and very happy with myself and how I looked. That was before I got sick, before I had fibromyalgia. But that was a really happy, healthy weight for me. So that's a really big goal. And then my ultimate goal is 135, which actually would be 135 pounds down for me too. I don't know if I'll hit that one. I don't know if I'll care if I get to that one. I'm really excited for the 152. But if I get to 152 and I want to hit that goal, I feel like that puts me in the healthiest BMI. So right now it almost just like seems like that's not possible for me to get to 135. That's like a high school weight for me. But maybe. I mean, I'm 5'4", so that would be a healthy weight. So we'll see. And if I hit that ultimate goal weight, my plan is to take a trip to Puerto Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta is where I had my surgery, my initial surgery for weight loss, and I loved being there. It was so beautiful, and I would really like to take a family trip and take my whole family there. I put that as my ultimate goal, but if I get to 140 or 150 and I feel amazing in my body, I can say I've hit ultimate goal and do that goal. But I don't know, we'll see. So this was all so exciting, and I just kind of wanted to share it. So that is my plan for, and I'm hoping I'll hit all of those goals within the next year. I'm hoping. I mean, that's kind of my goal, is to do that within 1 year. But I have been a really slow loser, so it may be longer than that. But as long as I'm going down and is getting healthier, I'll be happy.